So back into the city, Bucktown, Wicker Park, always one of the hottest neighborhoods in Chicago. Pricing seems to reflect that. Price was up 6.6% last year, really good performance there. Although we were seeing days on market increase, so we talked in the beginning about a little bit of a decelerating market. Seems to be an indication of that. Thad, why do you think that market time is creeping up?
Well, I think that sellers in Bucktown who have owned for a decade or more have seen this just meteoric rise in the value of homes. Oftentimes when you're in those positions, sellers then price at tomorrow's price because they're so excited and they want to, capture all of the appreciation that's happened over the last 10 years. But what is interesting with Bucktown is that there's such high demand to live there. The minute you bring your price down to a market price, it gets gobbled up quickly.
Natasha, we were talking a little bit earlier, and you had said that buyers shouldn't necessarily be fooled by rising market times. What did you mean by that?
Well, I think, some of the reasons the market times are higher is some of those properties have been sitting on and they went on at a different time. It was a different market then. So now, the market has shifted, and it's important that they act if they find the right property, because you might get beat out. You don't know. So, buyers are out, they're looking, and it's important that you act on it.
Buyers in particular are having a hard time when all of a sudden they see a multiple offer on something that, like you said, has been on the market for 7 or 8 months. They almost don't believe it. But we had a lot of pent-up inventory that didn't sell in the fall market, and now we're getting into a stronger market. There's a lot more interest, and as soon as someone wants it, now all of a sudden everyone wants it, and you get that effect where desirability kind of out of nowhere. But buyers shouldn't be fooled, and they shouldn't wait, because if they wait, they may easily lose or pay too much money.
So I also think some of our sellers are repositioning within the market. So they're potentially reducing their prices. And again, that's creating more activity. So you need to watch out for that.
All right, so Thad, if a seller does need to do a price adjustment, they're going to be looking at data, and we provide a CMA, of course. What are they looking at in there? What's the important information to pay attention to?
I think the most important thing for a seller to pay attention to while working with our interactive CMA is what properties are under contract and closed. Inevitably, sellers will look at homes that are yet to be under contract that are available as price guidelines. But when you're looking at pricing your home, you really want to look at the homes that are closed or pending, because that's your goal. Your goal is to get your home sold for the highest amount of money. When you're looking at all of the homes that are unsold and their asking price, you have two choices. You can jump in this category and be unsold with them, or you can look at what the homes that are pending or closed priced at and use that as your guiding light. It's nice to look at what's available and the pricing that these homes are asking, but you got to remember those prices have not been achieved. So what has been achieved is clear data right on the screen, and you can look at that. And I would encourage people to pay attention much more closely to what's closed and pending than to what's available when pricing their own home.
Sure, especially as more inventory is coming into the market, which we're seeing.